Hey guys, this is Poet Spice and I am here to do a combo haul from shopping through Black Friday. Yeah. I don't know. There were a lot of, well, actually not all of this is from Black Friday. Some of this is from, November. And there was a bunch of hoo-ha about it. So for the first, let's just get into it. It's a haul. We'll do a little rant here at the beginning and then we'll just go with it. So for the first time ever on Hero Arts in November, I actually purchased the entire release, and because it was book themed, reading themed, yada yada yada, and it was their subscription, so I signed up for the entire subscription. So I get my notice that says, okay, cool, orders on the way, or orders accepted. I'm like, okay, cool, yay. Well, then a day later or so, I get an email that says, oops, sorry, we're going to send your order out, but there's something wrong with our system, so it didn't go to make it a recurring subscription. So I'm like, okay, alrighty then. Then get the notice, okay, your package is mailed out. So my package mailed out around November 6th, I think it was. I did not get my package until December 3rd or 4th, maybe 2nd or 3rd. I had to make several emails to the service people, and first they give you the stupid AI, and I'm like, I already did all that kind of stuff, yada yada yada. It was sitting in several different locations for multiple days. I asked, they were like, well, if you don't get it by it was a big old mess. And I'm like, you know what, just whatever. So they finally said that they were going to send it out again. I'm like, okay. So I finally got it in the mail over a month later. Yeah, so here we go. It's kind of disappointing because now it's like, okay, well, the whole enthusiasm for it with all the crap with it is just like, okay. So you got this Hero Arts wax gold. I was like, okay. So you have this. I don't know what it does. I'm assuming it's, you could put it through stencils and stuff like that, and whatever. But that came with it. There's this stamp. I think this is the extra goodie one. So it's like this door hanger tag, and you can make these little, stamp these on it, like around here and so forth. And it says, do not disturb. I'm reading. Please do not disturb. Or you could cut this off and put, I'm disturbed, and then put an ED on there if you want. But it was cool, but it's cute because it's got this little extra thing, and then these cut out the words. So that's a little extra for when you buy the whole kit and caboodle. Here's the little thingamabobby. So Hero Arts, 3 ways to use, oh, well, here you go, to use your wax. So there's that. Now, you got this big old stamp. I wasn't really into the stamp, but I'm like, okay, the whole thing, just throw the whole thing in there, right? This is cute, though. I mean, I do like it. It's cute. So it'd be cool to just, like, do some stuff with it. So that was in the kit. Then we had this. So it says, hello, bookworm. And so you get all this in here. Look at that. Get your little book, and you get some inlays and some other flowers, a teeny tiny bookmark, which is hilarious. This is your little gift bag. What is this piece? This is the handle. So what is this? Oh, maybe that's the inside back there. And this cute little box. I just thought that was cute. This is, let's see, November die of the month. Adorable though, look at that. So cute, so cute. So now you can see why I was really excited to get it. Then it had this stencil. So it's what, 4 layers of stencils for the little books. Okay, maybe now my enthusiasm's coming back a little bit. So I thought that was cute. cute because you could just do all kinds of stuff like that. You could cut it. Just cute, just cute, just cute. And I have been on a stencil kick for the last year or so forth. All right, then you have these little book plates. What are they? Spellbinders cuts. So if you need me, I'll be reading. Reading is my happy place. Amen, amen, amen to that. You're #1 in my book. How cute is that? And escaping reality, 1 page at a time. Definitely, because reality these days sucks big fat. Yeah. You are the best. End of story. Book lovers color. How cute is that? Is there a die for that? Oh, there is. And have a cuppa. Read books. Yeah. And then these 2 bars for your stamps. That's cute too. And this one, I wasn't like all that thrilled with that one when I saw it first, but then I was like, it looks extra cute in person. It's interesting how some things are like that. Like you're like, okay, well I see it, and you're like, meh. And then when you get it, you're like, oh yeah. And then, you know, you have the vice versa too. Oh, that's awesome. And then you see it and you're like, maybe not. All right, then you got some of their card stock in these fabulous colors. Very springtimey. And then here is this set of books. And I love just like the little detail that you can put on them. So you've got all this. And then you can go back and stencil this on here. And I'm assuming you can use the wax through the stencil, blah, blah, blah. So how cute is that? You are amazing. And those words are actually somewhere. Are they in this one? No, they're in... Anyway, okay. So then I thought this was cute. This was like the first one I saw, like the card kit of the month part. And I thought this was cute. So look at the book, and you got the little person stuck in the book. Just adorable. And of course, you know me, I like all my little pieces. And what are these? Oh, the little edges on the book. Oh, that's cute. So you can put different colors here. And then you can make it a little skin. Just a little forehead. How cute. Ooh, and you got some extra little flowers. You got these kind of flowers, some little centers. Then you can make it like ponytails, I guess. They had that down there. But you can also put it at the top. I thought that was so cute. And of course, I like the fact that, you know, they switched up the packaging. So, you know, you have a little diversity on the packaging. All right. And then here's this stamp set. It says book. The book was better. That's always the case in the movie, right? If you need me, I'm reading. Books are my happy place. Book Lovers Club. Just 1 more chapter. Oh, this is me all the time. Just 1 more chapter. Just 1 more chapter. Just 1 more chapter. Next thing you know, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Bookworm. Professional bookworm. Shh. I'm reading. The book. I do hate when people, and then you get dies to cut it out. I do hate when I'm reading or doing something like concentrating like that and somebody comes and interrupts you. You're like, will you shut the freak up, man? I'm trying to read. You're killing my buzz, my vibe. And then here's what I was talking about. So this will go with, obviously you could do it on anything, but this will go with all the edges of these books. And you can put these on there. Inspiring. I thought this was just the cutest. Plus, you could just make these little decorations if you wanted to. You know, you didn't necessarily have to put it on a book spine. Like, they look fabulous. Da-da-da. Make background papers. But isn't that cute? That is so adorable. So now you can see why I wanted it. I mean, what do I do for a living? Plus, I actually love reading and writing. So, yeah. Yeah. So I was very pleased with the... You know, I was absolutely floored and wanted that collection, the whole thing. It took a freaking month to get it. I was so mad. All right, same thing goes along with this Spellbinders order. And I had like 3 orders that did this, and I was so mad. So the one thing that I found out that was common is, I don't even know how I got signed up for this, but Shop. I paid for 4 things using Shop. And each one of those packages, there was something crazy about getting it delivered. which is weird because I had ordered stuff through Shop before, not, you know, it just popped up like this does. I'm like, okay. But no, I was like, you know what? So now I make sure to turn that off because it's annoying. So that happened with my 2 of my Spellbinders orders. Okay, so there are 2 orders in here. So first off, it's a sale. You know, they had a sale because you know I wasn't paying full price or even half price. So they were all good prices because you know I do not like paying full price. So I do love tea. And you know, we got to love the house mouse. And every time I see one, it reminds me of Gracie 21. Oh, okay. So anyway, let's not cry. Let's keep going. So I thought this was cute. And it says, thank you for your friendship. I like hanging out with you. So cute. So cute. So tea for 2. Then this one is so sweet. And I've been itching. Well, this isn't. Well, they do have some yarn out here, but they've got some sewing thread. So cute. Look at him up here. It looks like he's half asleep. They're so adorable. And then I got this one. He's like, oh, squeaky voice syndrome. Thank you for taking care of me. You are so great. Even germs like you. So cute. Look at that. Look at his little belly. Just makes you want to squeeze and go, ooh, little belly. So adorable. And then this one, Mud Pie Mouse. It's so fun. And this is cute, sending a special note, special delivery. This is one that's cute right there. Absolutely adorbs. Then you got this one. He is getting his drink on. So cute. Look at that. And then this one is adorable. His little, I don't know, what are these? Are these supposed to be pop? No, I don't know what these are supposed to be. Are these supposed to be poppies? I don't know. Oh, yeah, probably says it's popping by. So cute. And I do love a poppy. Look at it. So adorable. So, I didn't realize I got so many. There's 6 of them. But they were on yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Excellent deal. Now, you can see the part where my freaking order got jacked up. And this is probably why it took so long. But it still kind of ticked me off. Okay, so I got this one. And these were all on the good sale, like when they had like the $1, $2, whatever. So I got this one. And what's it called? What is this thing called? Where is it? Wolf or Treat. Like I said, I don't really do much Halloween, but this was so cute with that little dog in there. I'm like, and his nose is on out. That's adorable. So I did get that one. And I got the 2, they had the 3rd one, but I got 2 of the classic cars. And I figured I could make cards for Mr. Man or something, or just play with it. Yeah. I considered making some embellishments to sell, so let me know if you'd be interested in that. See, just like how things just got mangled. Okay, then we got these 2, which are so cute. And I got this mainly because, well, whose channel was I watching? Is it Suzanne? Oh, maybe. I don't remember. But anyway, it was so cute. And it's such a cute bird, right? It's so cute. But I also like these little plants that they have going on here. It's absolutely adorable. And it's supposed to be greenery, but you could double that up and make it not greenery. See, so then you have these little pieces on the inside and a little birdie bird. So cute. So got that. And I don't need another point. Well, first of all, I don't need another die, anything else. But I don't need another poinsettia or anything like that. But look how cute this was. This was adorable. Look at the little bird. The little bird in the candy cane. So cute. It was just like a cute spray. And you know, sometimes you want everything in one, like one die. Just pull out that one die so you can use the bird, candy cane. You can use this, da 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 da. So, thought that was adorable. Now, I originally wanted this. So, they came out with these little add-on monsters for the Cozy Toads, right? And so, I got the Cozy Toads from last year a while ago. And they just came out with this. But you see what? You see my packaging? You see that? See what happens to the packaging? So, the Cozy Toes, and I thought they were so cute. And it just reminds me of like slippers we had when we were little kids. And I so want another pair of like these. I keep trying to find a crochet pattern to crochet me some things. And then they had these stamps that went with it. So I just got this little bundle. Yeah, so had that. Then I think this was a separate order. Yes. Yeah, I think this was a separate order. So, they had this one. Like, I like a lot of the large dies of the month. I just don't like all of them. So they had this one, this pomegranate one, which I thought was absolutely cute. And so, look at it. So, it was on sale for a good price. So, I was like, I'm going to go ahead and get it. And I love this little thing right here. So, even if I didn't use the pomegranate, I just love this. Looks so cute. So, yeah. Finally got that one. And I got this one. Because this was really pretty. She was talking about this on her channel. And so this was a pretty one. And you can make a shaped card. Or you could just put it on the front. Then you got the little layers. And more. You could just use this with this on top. So many possibilities. And it's so pretty. So I got that one. I got this one. And it's called Peacock Butterfly. But how cute is that? Right? And if you just really wanted them to be equal, you could just cut it twice and then flip it. But it's so pretty. So pretty. And then you got all the little peacocky things to go on top. Ooh, that's a lot to cut. But at least they give you all of it. That's good. They give you all of these together, so you don't have to cut just one over and over and over and over again. That is so cute. This would be fun too, to just like cut that a couple times and then just use it like a fan or something. That'd be pretty. These remind me of earrings. So I thought that would be fun to play with at some point. And this one was adorable. And I wasn't, you know, I think I have one, an embroidery hoop from probably Amazon or something. But I like the way the tree was put together. That was like kind of, I don't always say scraggly, but you know what I mean. It's like so cute. Look at that. So you got all this, and you can just go boop. And then you got these that you can add to it. I think these are, yeah, they're little lights. That's what that is. Okay. I just thought that was so cute. And so you could just use the tree, or you could use the scraggly bit and put these on top. I just really liked it. I thought it was cute. And it doesn't have to be like a Christmas tree. It could just be the fir trees. Or if you left it scraggly, you could put any kind of leaves that you have on it. So cute. Yes. And then finally, in that set of things, I got this. Out of all the dies, I do not think I have a rocking chair. I definitely don't have a rocking chair that's this big. So I was like, that is so cute. So I had to get this one when it was at that decent price. Christmas rocking chair. And of course, it doesn't have to be Christmas. It can be any year. Anything. Any time of the year. These these little, what you call, there's the pail for the thing, the lights, your little blanket, your rockers. So cute. And look at the little bear. Look at the little bear. He's so adorable. So adorable. What is this? Something on the chair. It must be the arm thing. But how cute is that? How cute. And that goes with the, I was like, what is this? That goes with the bear. Adorable. So I had to get that. So that was those 2 orders. I was just like, okay. And the crazy thing is I still have some stuff left that's not here yet. Because it's not. So one thing you see is that, yay, my tonic kit for the month. Okay. I'm just going to do this paper pad first. So I got this satchel die that they came out with on Cyber Week. And it came with this paper pad, and so you can see the designs. So they've got these denim pieces, you've got some camo, like leathery, this pattern here, these, it's so cute. So that came with the die set, and I'll show you the die set in a minute. And so I put all the stuff, the other stuff in this box. So we will look at these items. These items. And the tonic. So we'll show you this part first. So this is the satchel. So it's called the Radiant Rucksack. Look at that box. Isn't that cool? I was like, yeah. So I bought this, and that's the only thing I did buy for Cyber Week as far as tonic goes. So this came with that paper pad I just showed you. So there's that. Then, like I said, I went a little crazy with some stores because they had really big sales, and I'm trying to, for 2026, I'm trying to buy even less than I did this year, which is less than I got last year. So, you know, trying to decrease that amount. That, you know how it is. You know how it is, babies. You know. Okay, so we will go with this first. So I needed to get this die for my lawn fawn. The other Christmas one. This one. So I thought I had purchased it, but then I was like, well, I guess I didn't. So, because I knew I was going to get it from scrapbook.com because it was the only place I could find it still. And so I thought I had purchased it already, but I did not. So when I made this order, I was like, okay, well, we'll go ahead and get that now. So I have it and can use it because I wanted to play with this die the other day, or this stamp set the other day. And I'm like, I don't have my die and I'm not going to sit there and fussy cut that. Here. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna take this out. I guess at the beginning of this video I should have said grab a cuppa because you're gonna be sitting here a while, sitting here a while, sitting here a while, sitting here a while. There we go. I don't know, maybe it's okay, maybe you don't mind. And put in the comments, do you like long videos or do you prefer short ones? If it's a long video, do you watch it real time or do you watch it double time? I will tell you, I typically watch them double time so I can watch as many as I want. So I watch them double time so I can see them all. All right, so this is from scrapbook.com, like I said. So I got that die set. They had mint tape, which is just basically, you know, hold your die down tape for free. They had this stellar ink from Simon Hurley. I've never had a Simon Hurley ink, so I was like, okay, it's free, yay. Anytime something's free, you always add it into your basket. Although they do make you pay shipping on it, so. All right, this was free with purchase. I thought that was cute. The little lamppost, and you got your little wreath. Little snow bits. So cute. So cute, right? Right. All right, then we have, well, I'll do this one. I thought this was really cute. And at first I didn't get this because I was like, you don't need any more tea themes things. You don't need any more, like, I don't need any more reading things now. You don't need it. You don't need it. But I was like, but it's so cute. It is so cute. And look at it. So I did get it. I broke down and I got it. But it's so cute. So it has all these pieces and it's Elizabeth Craft design. So you know how I love their stuff. Although they made some changes. So I don't know what next year is going to look like. And that's the other order I'm waiting on. So I have that's coming on because their Winter Lust release that they just did. Gorgeous. So yeah, I did that one. Then I was not going to get any Christmas. Well, I guess it looks like Christmas. I wasn't going to get any quote unquote Christmas stuff. But Honeybee Stamps had this cute vintage Santa. I wish they would put a picture of what it's supposed to look like. Instead of like, why doesn't this have the picture instead of whatever this is? Anyway, so, but it was so cute. So I had to get it. I had to get it. So we shall see what that looks like. So, can you see it with the light? No, there we go. So I had to get it. And I don't know if I'll get to play with it this time, but whatever. Okay, so there's that. Then the next thing is Cottage Cutz, or Scrapping Cottage had a fabulous sale. Stuff was like 85-95% off. So I kind of went a little nuts. So they had this cute little bee one. Adorbs. So cute. Now, like I said, the only thing I don't like about Cottage Cutz is they put everything on a plate, right? But, you know, like the yellow stuff. So you either have to cut it out multiple times or like play jigsaw with your paper or whatever. The good thing is like most of the pieces are small, so even if you did, it's not really that big a deal. All right, then they had this one. Oh no, do I need to move it in for you? It's not even that late. You know, I feel like just dying in the bed, right? Now, this one, I thought it was a little bit bigger. It is way tiny in comparison to what I thought it was, but that's okay. So then they had this 50s classic car. Got that one. The little duck-billed platypus. Then they had this cute little camping fox. He's just so chunky. He's so chunky. I just loved him. Then they had this one that is, you know, like your little morning. Well, this would be tea for me, but, you know, the little morning stuff. Which would be cute, like on a 3x5 or a 3x3 card or something like that. Just wishing you good morning. And then I do have some of these where they have their little, so you can make little scenes and stuff. So I did get this one because I thought that would be cute to have the little window and the shutters and the little chair. This one, I already have this one, but I bought it for that reason on purpose. Because these are so simple. And so instead of like having to cut it out, blah, 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 I just bought it because it was like 27 cents. So I was like, I can buy another one and cut it multiple times. They had this one, which is cute, this birthday one. It just makes like this little, well, it says gift tag topper. So you've got the circle and then the one that goes over top. It's so cute. Sometimes I like these little graphic ones. It's just adorable, right? We could put that right there. And now, they had this cute little owl. Same thing with this one. I have this one too. So I have both of these, but I bought them again because they were like 27 cents and it would just be so, they were 27 and 47 cents, I think. So it'd just be so easy just to multi-cut using 2 different dies. This one was so cute. The owl and the pumpkin. And of course you could just leave off the owl and just use the pumpkin and the little top. Boop. I got this one that says best friends. Would go here in the word dies, and this cute little house was adorable, this little birdhouse. Then this cat, I thought it was so cute. So you got the little outline, and then these little pieces are right there, so you can just add them. And they show you where they go. So cute. Adorable. They have these music ones. And then a koala. Look at their little booties. Oh, look at the boo-boos. So cute. Oh, that's bigger than I thought. Then it had some winter, because, you know, can't do without the winter ones. So they had these cute little skaters, and I thought they were cute. I'm like, oh my gosh. So you get everything there. You get the little pond and their little skates, their little bodies and stuff. So that was cute. These polar bears. Now, I wasn't sure if I had this one or not. And I don't think I do. I think what I had was polar bears on a igloo. So I know I have polar bears on the igloo, so I wasn't sure about this one. And I was like, well, if I have it, then I can give it away. If I don't have it, then I won't miss it, because it was like $1 or something, you know, like $1.50. And it's so cute. Then I got this one, this little angel trio, which is cute. And they're bigger than I thought too. And I got this one because, well, they're cute. And Mo, with her 2 Crafters 1 Designs, they had an angel. And I was like, I got a couple angel things, but I don't have anything like small. So I was like, well, it's on sale. What a really good deal. So then we had this one, little 1950s. And I have some, so we've got the cars and this little thing here. I've got some, tattered lace. I thought this was cute. Little diner. You know, little pieces to build it. So cute. So you got little window frames, and that's adorable. So that's cute. Now I did get 2 of these. I got 2 of these so I could give one away. But it's rock and roll. I love that. Just love that. There's a little guitar. You can rock and roll. So I love that. And you're cool. So you can put you're cool, you're a classic, you're a cool classic, you're fabulous, you're a fabulous classic. So I got one that I can, well, we'll put one in my Word, guys. And then the other one is to give away at some point. Then I got this one, and I was like, ooh, yay, because it's the A-frame house. And I saw another company with an A-frame house, but I was not paying the money they wanted for the A-frame house. I was like, nope. So this is cute. And then you have all these little pieces in front, which is cute because they have this as a die by itself. These little chairs and tables. So I thought that was so cute. Little A-frame house. And then last but not least, from Cottage Cutz, I got this little dog border. So you got little dogs, and I guess it says cat and dog, so I guess these are the cats with the pointy ears, I guess. So they're so cute. So adorable. So I had to get that. Okay. Then the last thing that came in so far, like I said, I got 4 more things I got 2 Scrap Diva orders coming. Another scrapbook.com, whatever. I hope they get here before Christmas so I can have them to play with. So this is the monthly kit from Tonic. So we're just going to take this out. So this will be out of the way. We can put it in. Make room. Say make way for Prince on Lee. All right, so we got our craft papers in this little folder. And so we've got, oh, I don't know, red, a thick black. So we got 2 different types of red. I love this red. Gold. I wonder what the theme could be, you think? Some green, some red, some darker green. I like both of these greens. And some acetate. Some thick old acetate, too. Like thick acetate. So we can guess what the theme might be based on the colors. We have a little baggie of goodness. We got some tape. We have some foil. Look at that color. Isn't that gorgeous? They called it opera red. I'm like, that is some pretty stuff. So we'll put that up there. We have some Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Nuvo drops. I think it is called Rudolph's Nose. Dream drops. Yeah, Rudolph's nose. So you got your red for that. Make sure I got everything out of this bag. Then we've got these, so you can tell what it is, right? And these. So gold, and then I'm surprised they didn't mix silver in here. But they got gold, and then they have green and red in here. One is called, what do they call it? Festive Trinkets and Santa Sparkles. How cute is that? See our Tonic Kit, see? Welcome to the Tonic Craft Kit 98. That's crazy that they have 98 of these out. How many years is that? Divide that by 12. And so it's shakers. And of course you don't have to make shakers, but that's what they're showing you. You got a magnetic sheet, which is fabulous. This, oh, they usually don't give you that. So that's interesting. And you got squares, foam squares, but as they said on the whatchamacallit, strips would be better. And I will show you what I do. So then you have these foil fusions where you just rub on these foils on top. So I'm like, okay, because I was not sure how to use those, and I've got like 2 or 3 kits with those in it. I'm like, how are you supposed to use this? And then they showed it again. I was like, I understand now. Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. And then I'm just thinking that this does not go with this. I think this goes with this. I think. And I don't know. It doesn't really matter. So you got your little folder. Put that in there. And we're just going to put our little boop. Yeah. And then you can put these on when you want the binder. So I'm imagining next month is the binder, because it seems it's been a couple months since we had one. And then here are the dies. So you get 2 pages. So you get this circle shaker. So this is the back and this is the top. You get this set and this set. This is a pretty shape. That's a cool shape. And then you have a tree with a layer, a bauble with 2 different layers, a bow. Then over here, you get a bell, there's a present, and then you get 3 layers for the stocking and your candy cane. And then look, you get a little teeny tiny candy cane too. And there's that. And then I think she said that this can cut out some of the sentiments on the foil fusion. So that is my goobalas from the last month and a half. And so yeah, so thanks for watching. And if you've seen something in here that you would like me to do, like a die you would like me to show, demonstrate, whatever, you can let me know, because I think I am going to do the series that I talked about called where I have some dies, somebody picks which one I want to do, what they want me to do, and then post it. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this up, you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to my little rant for the beginning. I shall see you guys later. Hopefully you're having a good weekend and all of that jazz. So bye bye, children. Bye bye. Be safe.